Good afternoon, I'm Steve Hensley. First at 4, the Shaping Our Appalachian Region Summit is ongoing now in downtown Pikeville, bringing folks from all around to discuss, dream, and dive into the work it takes to create a better region. WYMT's Buddy Forbes is live in Pikeville with a look at Day 2. Buddy.
That's right, Steve. Now, yesterday we shared a glimpse into some of the exhibits at the Appalachian Wireless Arena, which are showcasing a lot of the work that's going on throughout the mountains. But behind that work is a lot of discussions and planning, and that's what the SOAR track sessions are all about. Now, the University of Pikeville is full of breakout sessions, filling rooms throughout the campus. SOAR session attendees are discussing everything from economic development to workforce development. Some of the area leaders, organizations, educators, and more have been sharing spaces to discuss how to better the region, not by copying what's happening in neighboring areas, but using it to customize a plan for progress in their own realms.
Day 2 of the SOAR Summit has been just tremendous. We started with a plenary session this morning, inspired by people that are doing great things and sparking conversations. We kicked off our track conversations today, our track sessions, 7 different tracks. And the beauty of it is people can select a track or get off track. So sessions have been well attended.
Now, SOAR COO Josh Ball says those sessions are all about bringing mountain-minded folks to the table to talk about their views, their visions for the mountains. And while everything is kind of a different track, they all lead to the same place, a better Appalachia. In Pikeville, Buddy Forbes, WYMT Mountain News.
All right, Buddy, thank you. The SOAR reception will begin in a couple of hours at the University of Pikeville's Benefactors Plaza. We'll have more about the second day of the summit tonight at 6. Earlier today, officials from Morehead State University announced new funding for their Space Science Center. WYMT's Austin Hicks reports on what those funds will mean.
Congressman Howard Rogers traveled to Morehead State University to announce an earmark that he secured to expand their space network for government and commercial aerospace missions. Congressman Rogers secured almost $10 million that will be used to upgrade the program's satellite dish system that students use to help themselves and NASA in aerospace missions. Kentucky ranks 3rd in the country in aerospace exports, and Morehead State is a leader in the field. Congressman Rogers says the university's impact on the state after the fall of the coal industry cannot be overstated.
Well, we're looking for new ways to make a living. We lost the coal business, and the space program, they're uniquely qualified to take part in, and they're willing, able, and qualified.
During the announcement, Congressman Rogers honored members of the aerospace program that played a role in saving NASA's Odysseus mission. In Morehead, Austin Hicks, WYMT Mountain News.
Coming up at 6, we'll learn more about the aerospace program and how these funds will help.
We had a chilly start to your Thursday with temperatures in the upper 20s and low 30s. We do now have another frost advisory in effect tonight at midnight, going until tomorrow at 10 a.m. for the counties highlighted in blue. Take a look at some of the lows this morning. Again, we were in the 20s and 30s across the area. 28 Monticello, 28 Jonesville. Hazard was at 32. Manchester at 34. Irvin was at 52. Morehead says the overnight low is 54. The sensor was down. It did go down earlier yesterday, so that was the temperature that it stopped at. We're not at 54. It was actually in the 30s. Now outside right now, you can see the London Corbin Airport showing plenty of sunshine. Temperatures upper 50s and low 60s. We're at 59 Hazard, 60 Manchester, 60 London. Somerset's at 63. Monticello is at 59. All is quiet on Future View tonight. Going into the day on Friday, we'll see temperatures in the 30s and 40s by the 11 o'clock hour. Then as we start your Friday, TGIF, we'll see temperatures in the low to mid 30s. Now the question is, how long will the warming trend last? I'll have the answer in the First Alert forecast in a few minutes. Steve.
Eric, thank you. President Joe Biden has approved another $4.5 billion in student debt relief. This round impacts more than 60,000 public sector workers, including teachers, nurses, and firefighters. The borrowers qualify for debt relief through the Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program. Since taking office, President Biden has canceled more than $175 billion of debt. That's about 11% of all outstanding federal student loan debt. The federal government's bet on using AI to fight financial crimes appears to be paying off. Machine learning AI helped the U.S. Treasury Department sift through massive amounts of data and recover $1 billion worth of check fraud in fiscal year 2024 alone. That is nearly triple what the Treasury recovered in the previous fiscal year. U.S. officials quietly started using AI to detect financial crimes in late 2022. There is still time for veterans to make it out to a cookout being hosted in their honor in Laurel County. The event is happening now at Somerset Community College North Laurel campus in Building 2. Along with the food, the Lake Cumberland Military Suicide Prevention Coalition, Home Helpers of London, and the Kentucky National Guard will be there to speak with veterans. The event is free to all who have served and will continue until 5 p.m. Coming up on First at 4, he is